Crude oil prices are rising for a while now. In fact, they've been rising for almost 2 years. And while everybody thinks that the war between Russia and Ukraine is the culprit, in fact, it is not. Crude oil prices are rising because of inflation. And of course, we have more inflation coming, so expect crude oil prices to even go higher. What the war between Russia and Ukraine did is spike the volatility of the crude oil market. And you can see from this chart, this is the crude oil weekly price. It went from almost $10 all the way to $130 in a little bit below 2 years. And I'm not counting this uptrend starting from negative prices, because you can see if I go a little bit further, this is negative 40. I'm starting actually from this price, which is positive almost $10. But you can see here, this is the average true range, and we can see that the volatility started to spike when the Russia and Ukraine war started. So the range of the crude oil was about $4 per day, and now it's about $12 per day. Now, volatility is a good thing for traders because, it makes the markets move, so we can capture some of the move to make profits. But too much volatility is not good actually, and it adds more risk to your strategy. And because the crude oil market moves all the time, we will build a breakout strategy, long and short, on crude oil market. As you can see, crude oil is not strange to big moves. So this is back in 2015 where it went 75% down in less than 2 years. And in fact, if we go back to 2008, we had a 200% move up in a year and a half, and then a 76% down in about 6 months. So crude oil is very well suited for breakout strategies because it moves a lot up and down in huge percentages. And this is actually true for most of the energy markets. And you can see that most of your strategies, simple strategies, robust strategies, will work on most of the energy markets, in natural gas, in gasoline, and in crude oil. So the simplest breakout strategy is this. We are waiting for the market to get into some kind of range, and then we will put a stop level to buy to go long, and another level to sell to go short. Now, instead of me thinking of ideas of when to go long, when to go short, and trial and error and so on and so forth, we have in our disposal great software packages just like StrategyQuant X. It's a data mining package where we can use it to look for signals just like the one I showed you. So we tell it what to look for, and then it will go and find out hundreds, thousands of strategies, and we will pick the best that suits our filters. Basically, we want a robust strategy. So here we are in StrategyQuant X, and I will be building a simple strategy. I'm going short only and using random generation, and I'm using only one condition because I want simple strategies, because simple strategies tend to be robust. That's it. And although the stop loss and profit target are there, but they are not required. Again, so as to look for simple strategy. The data I'm using is the crude oil 60 minutes, and I'm using the 4-hour, nothing in trading options. And here is the important part. In building blocks, I'm using filters, not randomly. I'm only using volatility and directional filters. So this is what's going to happen. We will find a range of market and we will put our filter on it, be it directional or volatility, and then we will place our orders. And to place our orders, we will use the stop entry, because the stop entry will pick a level plus a distance. This distance will be based on something that we pick. So the strategy will look as follows. We will have a range of bars that we are looking back. We will put a filter on this. And when we get a signal, our level to buy will be a stop order plus a range times a multiplier. Same thing goes for the short. So once the filter is true, then we will put a stop order minus a range times a multiplier. And we define those ranges here. So these are the conditions. These are the strategy filters. Indicators are strategy filters. And here you can see the stop limit entry blocks. So this is what I will be using. I will be using the ATR, the bar range, true range, biggest range, smallest range. a multiplier of these will be added or deducted to the orders. And this will be either added to this level to go long or deducted to this level to go short. This is the simplest way to build robust strategies. Okay, so now that I decided on everything, we will use only one contract. Do you like the content so far? If so, that's great. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the amazing content that I post on this channel. Also, it would be great if you can share the video with others, as this will signal to Google to push this video to other traders just like you. And then I build those strategies. So I build 200 short, 200 long, and these are the strategies. And you can see if I bring the code, you can see how all these strategies are very simple. So momentum crosses below, and this one standard deviation is rising, MACD is below MACD signal, sideways volatility is below 1. This is a proprietary indicator, but it measures volatility. And ADX is rising for 6 bars. You can see that all the strategies will have only one condition, but then the order is placing using some distance from a starting point. So let's say your starting point is the close of yesterday. We will add some distance to go long, and we will deduct some distance to go short. So I picked the least correlated long and short strategy to make it as one strategy. So this is going long when the DI plus crosses above the DI minus and the period is 69. So it's one condition. It's basically a directional movement. And then to enter long, we will use the open as the starting point plus the distance. The distance is the smallest range in the last 20 bars times 2. And my exit is 4 bars. And this is the strategy. So it's long only. And we have 257 trades, making $200 on average. So that's our long strategy. Our short strategy is again very simple. So let me run it. So this is the short strategy. And we can see again, it's very simple. When the bar opens below Keltner channel after it opened above. So very simply, the bar opens above the lower band of Keltner channel, then it drops below it. That's our condition. And for the short entry, again, is the same thing. We are using a distance, and this time the distance is Bollinger Band. So we are using Bollinger Bands with 50 moving average, 2 standard deviation, lower channel. So our lower channel will be the price level to enter short. And we are exiting after 7 bars. And you can see that we are making 253 trades and making $337 on average. By the way, these are not overfit. I mean, I can test, let's say 8 bars. So remember now we're making $85,000. And you can see we are making 83. And if I go one lower, we are making 71. And you can see at 14, we are making 77,000. This, I tested everything, even if you go Bollinger Band less than 50, more than 50, same goes for the long signal. And that's what I mentioned, to pick one condition to make it robust. And now this is our strategy. So we are making 129,495 trades at an average of 262 per trade. This is our trade analysis. We have 2012 losing year. Now, this strategy could still be overfit, of course. There is no robustness testing done on these strategies. But the idea is still the same, is instead of you looking for ideas to try to work, you can put it through StrategyQuant X. You can get hundreds, if not thousands of strategies based on the same idea, but just multiple iterations on it by changing the stop entry or the filter and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to learn more about how to build strategies like this, how to automate the strategy building process, and how to vet those strategies for robustness in order to use them in your trading portfolio, you are more than welcome to join the Algo Trading Masterclass, which is opening very soon, where I will take anybody from zero to hero. Basically, I'll teach you how to build robust trading strategies without learning a single line of code. Also, if you want to take this further and be a part of my inner circle, you are more than welcome to join the Discord server, where we have more than 450 questions answered in videos and cataloged in a database so you can look for the answer you are searching for. Plus, we have 3 long portfolios that trade on monthly signals, and you can follow that also on the Discord server. As always, good luck with your trading, good luck with your investing, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.